All right. So I started recording it in case people are late. We can start, and they can just catch up with the recording. So let me just set these things up. All right. We can start with. Okay, I'll just minimize this. So how are you guys? Good morning, Walt. Have a great week. You just started your week. So yeah, let me share the screen also in the meantime. Can you see my screen right now? Just okay, let me just take these. All right then. Yeah, let's start. We already started recording. Let me check again. You guys hear me? Can see me also. I got myself out of VPN as well, so you have a better stream. So yeah, let's go. So basically, let's start with this guy here. Well, this is the main level that we're dealing with right at this point, right? That levels come from here. It was the support area before the breakdown, right here, and then it's still acting as it was resistance here, break up, break down, break up, still support here. And on the weekly, we're still basically trading inside here, right? So I'm just gonna put it here, and then so that's why, I mean, as long as it's above here, I think the next draw should be there, because there's a lot of liquidity build up there and there. So it only makes sense to me that if it holds here, it will make another push towards there. I'm not using pen. I'm not using pen. Yeah, because in this Discord streams, I cannot use the pen. It doesn't see, unfortunately, or I have to do full screen. Which is gonna be weird for you. Like if I do this, it's gonna be weird. So the best to keep it like this and not use the pen. So yeah, I think that could be the case, and I think I drew it somewhere here. The CME gap was around there. This is the Monday range, by the way. We're still inside it. We deviated it. Actually, yesterday, a few days ago, we took this short. I'm sorry, and then it ran it 3 times more, and then this would be another short actually. But it was Saturday, I was awake, so. And now basically we're still below this local level. So if it flips, it will add confidence on the trade. Instead of messing with this, I just bought calls, 3,500 calls, like towards here. In the next week basically. So hopefully if we see something like that, I don't want to mess with this. I just basically bought the calls and forget about it. So what else? No, we're not on floppy chart. We're doing BTC. That's weird. Is it same for everybody? Everybody is seeing the floppy chart now. Let me just restart. You don't see anything. Wow. How about now? Actually, the thing is, we've never been in the flocky chart. It was on in the beginning only. Working BTC, great. Okay, then I have to do it again because I have to show you this then. All right. So basically, let me do it again. This is the area that we broke down from, right? 30K region. This area, we're trying to hold on to it, and this is our weekly range. Lows taken out, so the next draw, as long as we stay above here, should be towards the highs. RSI is in a good shape, so we may get that push, and plus the CME gap should be somewhere here. It doesn't have to be filled immediately. It can go down like this, and a few months later it can fill. So let me just show you that in a sec. I hope you guys are. So I changed the chart. I hope you can see it. Why is this moving around? You see these gaps. For example, this gap has happened in the June and got filled on March, and this gap hasn't filled yet. We created this gap, for example, hasn't filled yet, so it doesn't have to fill it right away. At some point, it's more likely will, because all these gaps you see are filled. All these gaps. Why are these moving around? See, this one got filled all the way down here. like after all this price action. This gap, for example, filled right here, like after a year or so, from December to May. So basically 500 days later. So it's just good to know that it's there, but it's just a magnet for price if it starts going that direction. That's why, for example, 35k is the next draw if it starts breaking up. So back to our subject here. Yeah, great. So, okay, this is the next draw as I see it. As long as I think the best bullish scenario should be above 30. Above 30, you can build a bullish case. And probably everyone is waiting for these levels. I think it can push towards 40 because the BTC loves round numbers. Like maybe not exactly 40, but close to 40 it could get. We'll see about that. I don't want to guess targets, but you know, potentially it has the potential to go there, and for that I would like to see a reclaim of this level, basically of here, and then hopefully that. And obviously to the downside, I mean, these are the potential targets if we start breaking down from here. So I'd like to see what it wants to do first. But this is the range we're dealing with right now, then that's what is important for me. And for now, the idea is, as long as we're above this mid, I think the next draw should be here, because that's a lot of liquidity build up there. It doesn't mean that it cannot break down like this, okay? But as long as I said, as long as we're above this level, I think the draw should be to the upside. Like hourly looks alright for another push. It cleared out all the local lows here, these three, just we smashed it into this demand zone, which created the push. So now basically there's not much left to the downside, but look at the upside now. There's this high, that high, this high already took out this, so this is not important. This one and these two here. These two here. I mean, obviously these are also targets, but so basically your trade could be something like this if you're bullish. For example, if you took this trade, the price, if it's bullish, it shouldn't come here, and the draw should be around at least towards there. So it's still a 2-hour trade. You can start a partial position. If you get stopped, basically means that this is turning bearish, so you shouldn't be long anyways, and then you should be planning for short setups, basically like something like this. Maybe take it out, come back up here again, and then sell off, and then your Monday low is gonna be your target, basically, along with these guys. But the thing here is, you know, this low created the new high, so this shouldn't be broken basically. That's why the demand held, but we shouldn't come here again. If this is bullish, it should just do this, create a fresh high. Any questions or objections? So this is what I'm looking at basically. For ETH, yeah, this level is still holding. That's the no, it came here once, twice, and then pushed, broke this. The worrisome part is that we're below this level now. I mean, what I would like to see for a bullish ETH is this, like reclaim this level and push higher. See, this sell-off, basically, recent sell-off that we see was the ETH foundation sells, creating panic, but I think it's been bought up pretty well actually. For example, hourly looking good for now, although I don't like this grind up. It may just, you know, flush these and do whatever it does after, because none of these lows are challenged. So, and plus we're in this weird position right now. Yeah, I mean, as you know, I don't understand those counts, so, but if you say so, you know, I trust you. But, you know, I'm a reactive trader, so I need to see the price first. For now, whatever these tell me, my system tells me, this is a little bit more bullish than bearish, but it can change obviously. With one move, one bad close, for example. Let's look at the daily closes. I mean, this ETH daily, I would long it. It might, you know, depend based on my system. Obviously, you know, there's so many things, so many other ways to do the technical analysis part of it. For example, yesterday I wasn't bullish that much, but I think it started looking better basically. For example, if it starts breaking down here, I would probably short it. If it starts breaking down there, I would probably short it towards there. Actually, if this wasn't on Asia, I would short this one. This was my like perfect short, like exactly my system would have given me this short basically. I think we talked about in the technical channel, but I would take it to here. Like, this is a weird daily really, and if what I'm waiting for is, you know, another push and this turns bullish, and then I would be more confident on my bullish take. Yeah, actually, that's a good level, 29,300. Yeah, exactly. It's actually this level here, that zone basically that I drew. Exactly here. If it flips this zone, then I think, because it has the problem of flipping this, right? It's the one that we cannot have this daily close above this level so far. So a daily close above this level would be a good bullish argument. But as I said, I'm not bearish either. For me, it's a neutral territory. For example, if it starts breaking down, then obviously it's bullish, bearish, and I will look towards there and towards there. And the bullish side is here, and that's why I'm not touching this right now, because it's neither here nor there. I just bought some calls here. That's it, because of the potential draw. So yeah, actually this is a good level really. Well, Pepe is hard. Pepe is hard in a sense that, you know, I still think that CZ is gonna give this one more push up and then nuke it down. But that's just opinion, you know, since we don't trade opinions. It's just a feeling that I have, but I've been scalping this on Rollbit. It's super much fun, by the way. These are basically the levels that I'm watching. If it starts reclaiming this, I think we may see another leg up. Because it's been holding this level pretty well, actually. And for me, for example, on the hourly, I would long this. And if it starts breaking down, obviously, so basically in here, that's over here is my bullish bias, over here is, down here is my bearish take. I would take it bearishly and try to short it towards there. What happened to music? Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, everyone was calling top here, so, and then it made this. So, and I mean, this chart doesn't tell much. Let's check the real chart, which would be here. This one. No, that's the chart. I mean, people have been calling tops since here, you know. So it's not. But as I see here, I think it may have another leg higher, and then. Where's my RSI? Actually, it would be great for me, because then if this is this creates another high and this creates a lower high, then I would say that could be the top. Yeah, Joe was fine. I like Joe really. This chart doesn't have much data. Yeah, actually, I liked it better over here. So So on the daily I'm waiting for something here. It's still, I have no trigger for Joe. Still I have no trigger. Yeah, but for me, Joe above here was great, and now it's not my favorite, basically. I'd love it here on this bounce. Now if it reclaims here, then I'll go full bull. I think it may dip down maybe here also. So yeah, I'll look for longs either down there or up here. For me, this is like, I cannot touch this. Yeah, for now I cannot touch this. Yeah, this was great, for example. If it start pushing here, that would be my ideal situation. For me, this is a bit risky. Yeah, I'll just set some alarms here. You know what? Even if it reclaims this local level here, that would be fine for me. I would take it. Let's check. Yeah, I was gonna check OP. I was just browsing and I saw that. Yeah, exactly. That's the level that it should hold, and it's not obviously holding. Let me see if there is another. Yeah. This was the big level for OP. Now it's losing it. Actually, on the 3-day, that level is here. So look, this is a weird spot. Normally, that looks like a bearish retest, but it's weird that if it starts reclaiming this, then that will be a deviation here, and then could do something like that. So that's a good level to keep an eye on, because the reaction around this level is gonna be determining in the next move of OP, because see, the low still hasn't been touched. So basically we have this low here. So if it dips down like this and then reclaims, then I think that could be a bullish scenario. But again, you know, this is for me, daily is, let me check the hourly and the other time frames for this. Yeah, I mean, this is on the lower time frame, it looks like a good short. Let's check LDO. LDO has exactly the similar level here. Big level was for LDO was this $2 region, and it broke down from it. Now it's just, you know, the next region. I mean, in here, there's nothing basically until here. But I think there must be a level like this to hold in the middle. Let's check higher time frames. If we can find something here, there. Okay. We can argue that this could be the range we're in. So we have this level here that could cause a potential bounce. This actually, see, mid-level is coincides with that $2 region very well. So it's probably a good range to follow. So the next, I mean, if it goes down, this would be the first region to look for a bounce, because there's nothing really here. This is emptiness. That's why it's been one of the best shorts. But then again, it can pull some shit like that. You know, if it does this, then that's again bullish. If it's, you know, breaks this and holds above, that's bullish. If it does this and that does that, it just, I think it's gonna go much lower, because then it would have collected the liquidity then up to the upside and then smash, and I would take maybe double position size here, like increase the risk and short. That would add confidence to the trade. So I think this $2 region is still the region to watch out for. We're short, by the way. I mean, I'm short if anybody joined me. And I'm watching this level basically, and potentially here for the first targets. 158. Basically there is a level there, but here. That's the last level that it showed resistance after the breakout. So what else? Yeah, the thing is, meme coins are sucking liquidity out of the market. Like all of them are pumping, like Turbo, Lambo, whatever the fuck you call it, you know, any kind of meme you can think of, there is now. Like Lambo did some stupid shit here. There is Vasi now. But the good thing is there, you know, this is happening now. So that narrative might be coming to an end, short term at least. So that could also be the cool off period for Pepe. I think this Pepe is gonna be a competitor, could be a competitor for Doge. Because I mean, this is most loved frog of CT, right? Crypto community. It's easy to understand. Green frog, buy. That's it. No advanced tech, no dorky stuff. Frog go up. I think it's, you know, meme coins has still and will always have advantage over the high tech. It's easy to understand for people. They just see that everyone loves the frog, so they have to buy it. That's it. Narrative is always bigger than the tech, so that's, if you keep that in mind, it doesn't matter if your shitcoin is saving the world or anything. Just, you need a lot of people to think like you. To have the same confidence on that project as you do, to make the price go up. What is Wi-Fi? What the fuck is this? Why don't I delete this? Okay, let's check some traditional finance stuff. See if we can Look, the thing is, I think Nas is bullish. You know, people are, you know, some traders are posting bearish charts, but I don't understand why, basically. I really don't understand. I don't see what they're seeing, probably, but what I see is bullish here. That's a good bullish chart. Local lows are done here, made another high, fresh high, came down here, high low, and now pushing. And that's a high time frame resistance area. It is trying to break out from this region. I see nothing bearish about this chart, really. I really tried, basically. I tried to find excuses, or, you know, to think other way, but I really cannot. And this was a fucking nice weekly close. I don't understand, really. Because the thing is, you know, as I've been always telling you, you know, I don't like I like to check other people's, other traders' analysis, because even though I don't let them affect me, they sometimes affect you, you know. You start questioning yourself at some point. But it's also good in a sense that, you know, I just try to see in a different perspective. But if I cannot see anything like that, you know, any contradictory findings in the chart, it's actually providing me with more confidence in my own. Because at the end of the day, it's your money, you know. You need to be the one who analyze the chart and decide what you want to do. Look, dollar is, this is looking like shit, this pathetic shit, really. It's been holding on to this level here, and came down there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now, and it's breaking down now. I think that the next row is going to be around this region, and that would give us another breather, I think, on the crypto front. Like, this is the next row, I think. And if it starts breaking down, then obviously we can talk about lower targets, because it's going to be inside this range then. And we can start talking about this range bound environment here. And we can talk about 96s, 97s. But until then, I think this could be the area to look out for. I mean, I also see charts like this for dollar. Yeah, I understand it can go, but it doesn't say that right now. Yeah, I can understand that this is a support area, so the only logical thing to do is long it, right? Yeah, but it also needs to give some trigger, and I don't see that, really. Because even this push here, it just took the run of these highs and just immediately sold off. Like, there is no strength whatsoever in this one. It's just like every bounce is sold into. Like, even this one lately, I was saying, okay, you know, that could have been the trigger we were looking for. Low taken out right there, you know, this low, great, into support region, great, printed a higher low after that, and make this. I thought this was gonna do something like that, but then it ended up creating this punk ass candle right here, took out these highs and immediately sold off. Like, really pathetic attempt again, so there is no power here, and I don't see why you want to long something like this. The only explanation is just it's on high time frame support, but it came here already 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Oh, yeah, I'm super bull on both, man. I've been ultra bull on both. Just made an all-time high. I think silver hasn't done much yet. I think silver has some more upside. I would say gold would maybe just consolidate here a bit. Obviously, I don't like these things. I don't like these. Like take out the highs, sell off to a weird level here. I don't like these things. So probably I would bet it's gonna do some consolidating here. I mean, on the daily, it's still bullish. The structure is bullish. It just fucked up everyone here with the div, and then printed these fuck you candles on the next 3 days until it made a fresh high. Obviously, gold. If the gold starts losing levels, then that would add confidence to the dollar long, basically, and crypto shorts. But this is strong right now. Until we see weakness, I think it would just be opinions. This would just be opinions. I don't think it is, man. USDT DOM cannot be correlated by itself. Let's check, but because the thing is, there's the USDT is the most used one, but it's not the only one. You need to combine USDC, BUSD, DAI, and then their total DOM can be a better indication. Yeah, I mean, it by itself, I don't think that it's super related. Yeah, but the idea is, if you're trading BTC to against dollar, USDT Tether in this case. So basically, if you're selling BTC, you're basically buying dollars, right? So that should be inversely correlated by default. But it's not always the case. Look, the BTC is most correlated to NAS, in my opinion. But even this is not like not a given. This can change also. I think this level is here. Yeah, I mean, this is looking good, really. It just flipped the level and just going down. Even sometimes the correlation gets broken. Sometimes they're positively correlated, sometimes they're negatively correlated, sometimes they're not correlated at all. You just need to keep track. You need to put it on here and then see if they're correlated at that point or not. If your question was how is correlated to dollar, then that would make more sense actually, if that's the question. Again, they are sometimes correlated. Most of the time they are correlated, but sometimes when the dollar, okay, I think that's a good question. I need to answer it properly. If that's the question, obviously. So let's check this first. Okay. See there, BTC is basically NAS. It's very similar to trades, very similar to Nasdaq. But in this case, for example, they weren't correlated. You see, Nasdaq was rallying, and Bitcoin was doing this little rally-ish thing. And then after here, you see they both started rallying. So they're mostly correlated, not always. See, for example, here Nasdaq was rallying and BTC was selling off. So they're not 100% correlated, but mostly they're correlated. So BTC is more correlated to NAS, in my opinion. And the other question that you have was, how is it with dollar? This is the dollar index. Okay. Ah, nice. Levels are here. So yeah, I mean, if this is breaks, I think it goes here. That's simple as that. Right? If it breaks down, there's nothing to hold here. I think it goes there. That's simple as that. Very good chart. Where is it? Oh, okay, here. I don't search for it again. So let's see BTC on top. Let's see the index. BTC is here. Look, as you see, if I do this line also, you're gonna see if dollar rallies, BTC trends down. See, dollar rally started here, and okay, that's a good example. Look, dollar rally started here, but Bitcoin was rallying with it, right? And Bitcoin in here started its downtrend, but the dollar gained strength on this rally, right? So in here they were positively correlated until there, and then they started to diverge, so get inversely correlated. And up till this point, actually from this part on, you see how dollar goes up, BTC goes down, and it's rounded and start going up. This guy just did this fall, and you see when the Bitcoin rally started, it's basically when the dollar broke its market structure and printed a fresh. So in here BTC start accumulating and did a 2x afterwards. So but when dollar is range bound, then BTC is not affected by dollar so much, that I would say. For example, at this point, see, they were both consolidating, right? And dollar took a hit and BTC took a hit with it. But once it broke down the structure here again, and it started consolidating, and the rally started after here. And after that, see, these things didn't really matter so much afterwards. So basically what you're expecting is, if it does this, that will do this, and that will be the end of it probably. If this starts doing that, this will go lower. I don't think we see fresh lows, you know, below sub 16k or something. We may see around these regions. Let me just go back to normal chart. Yeah, I don't see that we're gonna, why we should see sub 16 again. Obviously we can go anywhere, you know, I just don't see any reason right now. I think the first area of interest should be this area. I'm gonna keep it a little bit large, but this 25 to 23 area is a good area if it starts falling down. Yeah, because it's a transition. It's a transition time. It is failing as a currency, but it's still the currency, you know. It's still used largely worldwide. It needs a certain type of time for transition. That could be times that we could, you know, trade Bitcoin against gold, for example. Maybe. Yeah, Nas is looking better than this guy, for example. But even this is not looking so bad. See, it's failing to close above this level here. That's the level right there, 4150-ish. But I think it has a good chance to break it. Because again, see, we came there once, twice, thrice, 4, 5. We're consolidating under it. So if you keep it like this, for example, we basically trade consolidating under it before the potential breakout. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we will not. But then again, look, dollar is failing, but which currency is successful? They've been printing hardcore everywhere. Whichever countries you go to central bank data of any country, there is no single country that hasn't printed like huge sums of money in the last couple of years. So yeah, dollar is failing, but who's winning? Yeah, all currencies are fucked. So yeah, we're saying that dollar is bad, but what is good then? There's nothing good out there, so that's why they're trying to push their CBDCs, you know, like this is the new currency, so forget about the dollar. What else we're gonna check? Gold, silver we checked already. Yeah, we need to see silver because I don't know if it's gonna diverge here and or just continue. So I need more price action here. Check BNB. Let's check BNB. No, we haven't checked. I'm still short on. Yeah. I added to this short, by the way. I forgot to update. I added to this short. My average is now here. I added on this around here. Now it was 2/5, you know, 2 out of 5. Now it's 4 out of 5 in, so only one left, one clip left. So one entry was there, one entry was there, and now 2 entries here at this point. So average is actually somewhere here. Average is somewhere here now. Yeah, I'm still short on this because I have to be short on something, and this is a good candidate to do that. No problem, mate. Bon appetit. Yeah, that's still a good short for me. Actually, if it starts breaking down, I will pull the stops somewhere more reasonable. I just keep it right there for now because it didn't show me anything. It didn't give me any reason to pull it back, pull it lower. Hey, mate. So yeah, I think this is a good hedge against the other positions. I took BTC calls, as I said, in case of yeah, now it's looking. See, for example, when we started this stream, it was fine, but now it's not looking that fine because that's actually the level that it needs to hold, or it needs to break and hold. It broke out of it but couldn't hold. So see, as you see now, it's going kind of down. So not the biggest fan. Still, the daily looks okay, but as you know, these things are what happens on the lower time frame. It will snowball into the higher time frame. So like 4 hours, not looking good. So not 1 hour was fine, but it is looking like shit right now. Yeah, I started looking like shit. Yeah, I think maybe some puts also. Okay, for the upside, we know where the liquidity is. If we start breaking up, this is the area, and for the downside is the Monday low. So basically, if we start breaking down from here, I will target there. And while we're talking, I'm gonna buy some puts also. Yeah, that grind up I didn't like on ETH. It looks like it looks weak. Let me see now. Maybe before the breakdown, if I can buy some calls, puts. I'm sorry. That would be great. Again, aggression play here. So upside is covered already. If it starts, moving higher, I'm covered already. So I can add an extra level here. Come on. BTC, like 9th. What is it? 27.6. 27,600. What about 10? 27,600. $70. Yeah, I'll get one of these. Yeah, I'll get 1x of this and 1x of this. So let's see. Okay, so basically I got calls to cover this, I got puts to cover this. So basically resolve the question of up or down. See, the breakdown of this is not itself, it's not important, it's not enough. Whatever trend line you're gonna, and this is not a clear trend line anyways, like where is the trend line here? Like it's a very weird. For me this could be the trend line, but so this trend line doesn't mean anything if the low is not broken. So basically what we're looking for is to, if it's gonna break this or not. Yeah, I think, you know, if I continued this short, if I took it, I would edit this short actually here. Yeah, because, you know, that's a little supply here. Also, this is a resistance area. I think this is a good short opportunity for it. So basically the idea is take the short here and find somewhere here that makes sense. Like you can keep it tight though, because if it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up anyways. So there is nowhere here that you can protect yourself. So basically, at least keep it tight and get stopped early. Yeah, I think that's a good short. I'm shorting it, by the way, right now. But the breakdown seems more likely. Yeah. No, I think. See, for example, this trend line is super clear. For example, for me, as a super clean trend line. Yeah, that would be it. Obviously, until it breaks down, it can still act as where the buyers will step in, you know. So just because there is this build up, it doesn't mean that it's gonna run it. So you need to identify why it should do that. If you see some kind of weakness here that the tide is turning, like for example this break of structure here and then create a lower high here, then you can say that okay, then it's gonna come for these guys. But as it is right now, it's a potential start of the move, but there's no guarantee. So you need to first, you need a short trigger here, then those could be the targets. By knowing that these guys are here, you can look for short triggers around the resistance area, for example. What could those be? For example, you know, come here, deviate back down, then take the short, then that would be a valid short because that's level deviated and then reclaimed, let's say, on bearishly. By themselves, these don't mean anything. And for me, it's even better if it breaks this, for example, like this, that. See, for example, it looks like it was gonna break, you know, and then what happens if it closes above here? Then this is just a stop run. You see this? So basically, if it closes above here, then actually it's more bullish than bearish. This is what it does, you know. It just makes you think that it's gonna go down because everything sets up so fine to go down, and then because you don't wait for the candle closes and already aped in, you start feeling the pressure when it starts closing higher, until you and many other traders forced to abandon your positions, and then that big rally starts. So that's why it's now this is the time to monitor, to see what this is gonna do, how this is gonna end up. If there's still 4 minutes for this, let's check the lower time frame. Yeah, see, lower time frame, for example, looks more bearish. 5 minutes looks more bearish. In the 5 minutes, it already broke the structure here. Yeah, for example, if it closes like this, you can try that as a short. You can try this as a short. If it fails, you flip long. That's simple as that. I think yeah, you can simplify this much. You can try a short there. If it fails, then long. This is still weird. See, it's fighting to close above the trend line. See, there's no close so far. What about BTC? Yeah, today is the futures open in a few hours, so that would be also telling. We'll see if we see strength from NAS. Yeah, hourly is a little bit extended. A little bit extended. Good thing is it didn't take out this high on Oanda. So we have this equal high region. That will make it like it could come down somewhere here and then make another push. Just a sec. had to say goodbye to the girl. No, I just I stopped. I had to say goodnight to my kid. So bold, yeah. Have a great week. Thanks for joining. Okay, I think I'll be monitoring tonight. The futures open to see what we're gonna get. See, I mean, there is nothing to do here in this price action really. It's just you don't need to trade this. That's one of the problems that with many traders actually, because the thing is, the time you're making money is here, not in here. Certainly not here, but here. You know, on these runs, you don't need to trade all this bullshit. Or here, for example, what the fuck is this really? It's not like, you know, every morning you just get up like you do with your normal whatever work you're doing. You just start doing something. You know, it's not like that. You cannot just wake up and, you know, oh, okay, this is a good place, so I short. It's not like that. You need to plan, and when the price is at the levels that you want to do business at, then you look for triggers and enter. It's not like, you know, you just look for trades at that specific time. It doesn't work like that. If there's no trade, no trade. Nothing to do. That's the thing. That's how trading is. This is a fucked up job, but you chose it. There's no bread every day. You can work for hours, get paid nothing. You do something stupid and it would be taken out from your paycheck, basically, and not even paycheck. It's gonna be withdrawn from your account. So it's a fucked up business. Yeah, if you choose to be a trader, then that's the thing. You don't need to be trading every day. Even if you're a day trader, you know, it means that day trader doesn't mean that you should trade every day. It's just the duration of the trade. That's it. Day trader, you basically don't keep positions open overnight. That's the thing. If there's no trade, there's no trade. You're not forcing trades. For example, if you see the price, let's say here, you don't need to take the trade, because you want to be taking trades around resistance areas or around support areas or key pivots or like this. So basically what you can do, the best thing you can do is mark your charts, set your alarms and go on with your work or day. If the alarm starts ringing, then you decide, okay, what am I going to do now at this point? We are at resistance, what am I looking at now? So you have two options. If it flips, starts consolidating, you know, you're looking for longs basically, right? Sorry for my stupid drawing, but it's TradingView's fault. It doesn't give me good squiggles. And if it starts, you know, diverging, whatever, you know, SFPing, and then you're looking for basically shorts. That's it. Where's the target? You know, whatever your target is. For example, here is a good target, basically quarterly open. So unfortunately, and I'm sharing less trades now because I want to share more high probability trades, because I'm taking more trades than that, but I cannot share all of them because, you know, as you see, you know, we've taken trades, for example this one, and it just came out again to stop us and went down again. No, because I give many in-between decisions here, which I cannot constantly update. That's why I prefer to share swing positions more now. Scalps is gonna be stressful for me. But at least I'm trying to explain at least like the thought process behind it, so you guys may replicate it. So there's nothing to check here. Let's check these guys. Look, so you see, Pepe is actually. Alright, mate. Thanks for joining. Have a great Sunday. What's left of it. I think we can wrap it up also, because there's not much to talk about. You just need to see the reaction of Bitcoin and see what these memes are gonna do. Actually, this looks like it's gonna go. This looks like it's gonna go at least towards here. At least. Yeah, I think I'll continue scalping this on Rollbit. Thanks, Muji. It was great having you here. Alright, guys, let's wrap it up. Let's trade this shit on this fine Sunday. Yeah, guys, enjoy your weeks, what's left of it, and let's hope that we're gonna get a volatile, nice week and green PNLs. Alright, let's check Cocos, and that's the last. Cocos. Yeah, weird. Yeah, normally I would just pass this, like skip. For example, if I'm scanning this chart, I'll definitely skip it. But obviously there's your level. As long as it holds, you have a chance, but I don't, you know, this looks bearish to me. So basically you can time this here. This is your limits here, upside limit, downside limit here. So below here, short, above there, long. Short, okay. When people ask me about stuff, I'm always looking at on the long side. Yeah, for short wise it's nice. It's a good short. From 190s, great short. Great short, man. Your targets could be here, for example. You may want to shave off something here. Or here. Let's check higher time frames now, since you're short. You have a great entry. Yeah, look, the thing is, if everything starts breaking down, then this shit could go to here, because it just started the bearish momentum here. You see, the bear momentum actually started right there, right at this point. So if it continues like this, then it could go down all the way down, you know, taking all this shit with it. Yeah, you can target any of these basically. Let me see the weekly and the other ones, if there's any. Okay, all right, I think we could limit this like that. That would be a better one. Yeah, I think this is a better SR level. Yeah, you can target any of these towards there, I think. And if it starts reclaiming this level here, 168, then I would get the fuck out. Because then that would change the whole thing, because your bearish bias starts here. Okay, your bearish bias starts, the real one. I mean, of course, obviously on the lower time frame you have entry here, but your real bearish daily bearish bias starts here. So any reclaim of that level, then you should get the fuck out. I'm saying reclaim. If it goes up and comes back down, it's fine. But if it holds above, then I would, if it starts spending time there, then I would get out. It can still, you know, like if it comes above here, let's say, if it comes above here, just does this and then breaks down, then also that's a short. It means that it's a deviation, and you can even lower the stop towards there. So yeah, this is a good looking short, and you have very clear, very clean like parameters for the trade. Above here, cut. As long as below here, just continue the short. Alright guys, thanks for joining, and see you in the next one. Cheers.